Hey guys, this is Got Tech Gaming back with another squad builder video for you guys today. So I just built a new squad, so I thought I'd share it with you. This is just a gold Brazil team and some pretty beast mode players, as the name of the team suggests. So stick around and I'll sort of show you the best players that you can have. So this team I think is around about 300k, so it's pretty expensive. Most of that is kind of on one player, which I'm sure you can probably guess, but we'll go ahead and do this. So like I say, we've got one silver player but mostly gold. When I have the enough funds, I'm going to try and go ahead and get some of the other sort of good silver Brazil players, such as, you know, Michael Lieto, and all those kind of wingers and that. So we'll go ahead and start off at the bottom, and we'll go ahead and start off with the goalkeeper. Now in my opinion, this goalkeeper is pretty much the best on the game, or one of the best on the games, only an 82 rated, and that is Diego Alves. So the reason I say this is because if we go ahead onto his stats, you can see he's got 91 diving and 90 reflexes, so that's the two stats I look for with goalkeepers. Obviously paid 7k for him, and something like 91 and 90 is just crazy. I mean, that's similar to people like Casillas and that, and obviously you know how much they go for. So Diego Alves is definitely a good bet, and I actually had him in the BBVA team as well, so you can have him in the BBVA as well. But obviously he's Brazilian, so we've got him. Diego Alves, really good player, definitely recommend him. So we'll start off with the centre backs. So the first centre back is Dede. I'd say the two centre backs I've chosen are purely sort of for pace and just some good defending and heading stats. You can see Dede I paid 6.5k for. He's got 81 pace, which is obviously really good for a centre back, and like I say, some really good heading and defending stats as well. You'll notice that I'm getting these all in the wrong formations. I'm actually doing 4-3-3 overall, but obviously just to get the prices of these players down, I'm just doing formations where they get orange chemistry, and that really does make a difference. A lot of these players I was getting for like half the price that I would have had to have paid for 4-3-3, so definitely worth doing. We'll go ahead and add the other centre back, which is Felipe Santana. Now if you saw my squad builder for the Bundesliga, you saw me that I had him on that as well, and he's just an absolute god of a player. Again with the 81 pace, just 4,900 coins I paid, 84 heading. I haven't used him that. I've only sort of used this squad a few times actually, but when I had him in the BBVA team, I did get a lot of goals from headers, from corners and stuff. He has got really good heading stats, so definitely recommend him. So that's sort of the two centre backs. Again, they have really high pace. We'll go ahead over into the right back, and I've got a really cheap right back, Danilo. Obviously you can have the likes of Dani Alves and people like that, but I just wanted to keep the price of this down, to be honest, because I only had about 300k to spend, and I wanted to spend sort of most of the money on the wingers and the strikers and things like that. So we've just got a really cheap right back here, Danilo. He's got pretty good pace at 86 pace. And not too bad dribbling, so that was kind of the main stats I looked for him. Only 1.8k. Like I say, obviously as our time progresses and I try and upgrade this team, I probably will get, you know, the likes of Dani Alves and some of the higher players. Now in left back, this is interesting. I've actually got a silver left back, which is Junior Caesar. I did have Marcelo, and to be honest I just didn't get on too well with him. He only has 83 pace, which for me as a left back is not quite enough, and I felt like he was really struggling to keep up with the wingers and things. So I went ahead and got Junior Caesar, and he's got 89 pace, obviously he's a silver, and paid 26k for him. And I just think he's a much better alternative for me personally, just because he can really keep up with those players and do some really good defending. So like I say, he's about half the price of Marcelo, so that gave me sort of some more money to spend on other players, which is good. Now we'll move on into our midfield here. So we've got three centre mids, although I play some cams and some centre mids. We'll just go ahead and add the centre mid. We got Ramirez. Now this is the first time I've used Ramirez, and I was really surprised. He surprised me how good he actually is. I know he goes for about 20k. I mean, I paid 17,250 coins for him, but he really is a great player, and especially in this formation as well. He's got 88 pace. He does make runs into the box, and he's just a great asset to have. Obviously he has some really good dribbling as well, and just generally a really good player. So Ramirez, I definitely recommend getting for like a Brazil team, or even if you're using the BPL team, obviously because he plays for Chelsea. But Ramirez is a really good player. Then we've got, if we go ahead and add our cam here, we've got a couple of cams, but I'll just go ahead and add sort of the main one. And this is going a bit slow. We've got Kaká. I used him on FIFA 12, wasn't that impressed with him, but as I've used him sort of about 3 or 4 games on this, I've actually been quite impressed with him. He's got some good shooting stats and some good dribbling and good passing, so all round pretty good for a cam, that is. And you can see 4-star skills as well, which is pretty good. Don't need too much pace, considering I'm playing the 4-3-3, and he doesn't need to do that too much. But yeah, generally all round good stats. Paid 12k for him, and I'm sort of getting on really well with Kaká actually, so definitely recommend him. And then we've got sort of a couple of cams. I've actually got one in my my bench here, which is Ronaldinho. So I kind of switched between him and I think I've got Juninho. So yeah, we've got Juninho as well. Now I picked him because he's quite low rated, but he's actually got a really good shot on him. Only 1,700. So if you want someone who's got a pretty good long shot, I think he's got 88 or 89 long shots, something like that. Some good dribbling, good passing, and just some really good stats for centre mid for only a 76 rated player. Especially the passing and the long shot. That is someone I definitely recommend. It's really cheap as well. Bit of a find, I think, and yeah, like I say, really recommend Juninho. So we've reached sort of the main strike force here, the top 3 players, and I'm sure you can probably guess who all 3 are. We'll go ahead and start with the striker, and I didn't want to get anyone other than Alexandre Pato, to be honest. Like I say, I had him in a Serie A team, and just did really well for me. 21,500 coins. I guess he's getting sort of towards the more expensive side of things, but 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 89 pace. Pretty much everything you'd want from a striker, along with the 83 dribbling as well. So generally just an all-round good player, and you can see he's played 90 games and got 63 goals, which is not bad. So like I say, he's in a different formation slightly, but he gets the orange chemistry. We'll go ahead onto the right wing, and we'll go ahead and put Hulk in. Again, I had Hulk before, and I was really unimpressed with him. I totally, it was my own fault, because I had him in the right mid position in just a generally bad formation. But as he's obviously a right wing in this formation, really on the attacking, offensive side of things. Paid 28k for him. I think he's come down quite a lot in price. I think he was around sort of the 50k mark when I first sort of got him. So he's definitely come down a lot in price, which is good. 4-star skills, 90 pace, which is obviously good for a winger. 82 dribbling, 85 shot, an absolute beast of a shot. So if you ever want to do long shots or any kind of good shooting, just whack the ball over to Hulk. You can see he's only played 8 games and got 3 goals. But like I say, Hulk is obviously, I mean, you don't need to talk any more about it really. I think everyone knows who Hulk is and just knows that he's an absolute god of a player. So like I say, 90 pace and awesome shooting as well. Now for the big man, and the moment you've all been waiting for. I've been waiting a long time to get this guy. So I can now reveal, obviously, who else would we have but Neymar. So Neymar is ridiculously expensive, especially compared to how much he was at the end of FIFA 12. But he goes for 156,000, so you can see pretty much half the money I spent on this whole team was just on one player. And to be honest, the reason I got Neymar was because, the reason I got this team was because I wanted to build a team around Neymar. So for me to not get Neymar was a bit stupid, because I wanted to build a whole team around him, like I say. So 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 91 pace, 91 dribbling, 79 shot. I've actually got a couple of good long shots with Neymar. I think his shooting stats on the actual card are a little bit lower than what they probably are actually in game. But obviously the main stats there, obviously the 91 pace, 91 dribbling, and the 5-star skills. 156,000 coins. I understand that's obviously a lot of money, and there's obviously a couple of other players you can get in for left wing if you want to get sort of some cheaper players, but Neymar's obviously the best one in my opinion to get. So that's pretty much the whole team, guys. That's around 300k. If I just go through my subs quickly, so for the goalkeeper I've just got Helton. I mean, he's the top goalkeeper for Brazil on FIFA, highest rated. Not great stats, but just something to have sort of as a fullback. We've got Naldo, spare centre back with the 74 pace, pretty good player. Jonathan on the right back with 88 pace, again he's a pretty good player. I talked about Ronaldinho a little bit. And so I definitely wanted to talk about Ida Luis. We've got him on spare right wing. Now he's 76 rated. I paid 750 coins for him, and you can see he's played 2 games for me and already got 3 goals. He's actually such a good player. He's got awesome dribbling, awesome pace stats, and just a really good shot on him. I can't recommend him enough. I mean, I've put him on for Hulk and put him on the left wing for Neymar, and he's done just as well as Hulk and Neymar have been playing. So I can't believe he's only 750 coins. Just definitely go get him if you've got a Brazil team and try him out. Honestly, I can't recommend him enough. Just done so well for me. So he's really good. We've got Wellington with the 92 pace as a spare striker. And then we've got just a random left wing Emerson. Although, to be honest, I think I'm going to be playing Ida Luis on the left wing just because he's so good there. And then just a random kind of left back, Felipe Luis, for 900 coins just as a spare left back in case you know, I have fitness problems. And then Arsene Wenger in the manager spot. So definitely go check these guys out if you can afford them. If you've got any kind of Brazil team, please try out Ida Luis. I mean, he's so cheap, as you saw. Definitely recommend him. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know sort of what you think in the comments below. I'll try and do as many sort of squad builder videos as I can. Really, I sort of got some good feedback on my other ones, but I'll put some annotations to my other squad builders if you want to go try check those out and try them out as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Been DJ Phil official for Got to Tech Gaming. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next one.